Do this. Fuck. This video is for those nights that you've been online for like 2, 3 hours and made like no money and no one's talking to you, and you're starting to wonder if you look fat and ugly, and that's the reason why everyone hates you tonight, because for some reason you're not making any money at all. Because, like, fuck, that just happens. Like, but like these little assholes forget that we can see them and that they're there, and they just sit there and stare at you, and you're like, why are you staring at me? Like, don't you want to see me naked? Don't you want to like go to private or do a tip show or anything? Like, ask me how my day was. For real. So the first thing I want to say is stop right there and do not act or be desperate. Like, don't start begging your like room people for money, or start complaining about how you have rent due or you need to buy weed or whatever your deal is. Like, that doesn't make anyone want to tip you. That just makes you look weird and sad, and that honestly makes us as Camgirls look bad, because that makes us look like we don't make enough money to afford our life, which is why guys come in and treat us badly, because they're like, oh, like, whatever, bitch, I'm not going to give you any money because you're just a nobody and no one cares. And, like, how I like to do things is, like, they don't know my financial problems or not problems or whatever. Like, I sometimes say, like, oh, it's rent day or whatever, but, like, that's as far as I'll go, and, like, that's not begging. And I'll only, like, post it maybe, like, on Twitter or something. My point is, like, do not beg and do not act desperate. It doesn't look cute. It just looks stupid and lame and makes Camgirls look stupid and lame. And we're not. We're awesome and we're powerful and we're cool bitches. So, yeah. So now, what do we do with these guys? How do we get them tipping? How do we get them talking? How do we make money here? What do we do? I'm bored. It's like 3 hours into my shit. I made like $100. I'm gonna kill myself. What do I do? Okay, so here is some ideas. So one of my first ideas are, it's actually a really good idea to just like turn on some music and just fucking start dancing. Like, just have fun. Like, just fuck it. Just ignore them. Like, when they start talking to you, don't even stop dancing. Don't even look at them. Just be like, woo, and just start dancing. Like, just screw it. Like, that always gets guys going. Especially if it's, like, a weird time, like, really early in the morning, or, like, weird time in the afternoon. Because, like, a lot of those girls are just, like, sitting there on cam, and they're just, like, so, like, if you're smiling and upbeat and you're dancing and, like, having a good time, then, like, they're going to want to give you their money because, like, you're not boring and being weird. Also, and this you see all the time on my free cams, so, like, if you need ideas, follow some girls on Twitter for my free cams, or go on my free cams and just, like, browse, and you can get, like, tons and tons of ideas. Play games, do raffles, like, encourage your guys to tip you and be with you. For instance, like, a lot of sites do tip shows. So, like, set your tip goal, make the guys tip to that tip goal, and say, like, hey, I'm not going to do a tip show until I reach goal. Or, like, something, like, encourage them, I don't know, say, highest tipper I'll give a video to, or do a raffle, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. There's like tons and tons of things to do. Oh my god. You can probably Google it. Like Camgirl games or something. Like there's a ton of things to do. They're super fun and like they definitely bring a lot of people into your room. Especially if you start talking about it before. Like when you're on Twitter or whatever, like before you log on to Cam, like take a picture of yourself like setting up your game or setting up your board or like writing out your raffle ticket or whatever, and like the guys will be like, ooh, there's a raffle tonight, like there you go. Just start saying hi to the guys, like make it awkward, like not gonna lie, like if you're having one of those nights where like nobody's in your room and like you're sitting there and they're staring at you, just start roll calling them. Be like, hi Yoda 471, hi big penis 47. I don't fucking know. Like just start seriously just calling them out. Be like, I see you, like what are you guys doing? Like just start calling them by their names and you'll watch them like disappear, or they'll say hi to you. Or you'll get other guys that come in and say hi to you or whatever. Like, honestly, like, it works every time. Just start calling them out. Like, no one likes to be called out. So, nothing's more convincing if you're this type of cam girl to talk about how badly you want to take off your clothes at that moment and how they're preventing you from doing so. And then what you do is you set your tip goal to like whatever, and you're like, at goal I will get naked, and I want to get naked so bad. These clothes are just, help me. That always helps too. That's always cool. That helps a lot. Another thing you can try doing, which is awesome, and if you have a Twitter or an Instagram or a Tumblr or Facebook, most likely Twitter, Instagram though, just start talking about how lame it is. Like, tweet out, like, oh my god, tonight sucks, like, come show me some love, hashtag camgirl problems. And, like, not only will guys see this and come into your room, make sure obviously you put your link, but, like, girls will see this and, like, we support you and we love you and we feel you. And, like, obviously, like, we'll retweet you too. I mean, at least I will retweet you guys. Like, I try helping because I know how it feels to be like, what the fuck? So, like, honestly, like, hashtag camgirl problems, hashtag camlife, tweet about it, talk about it, and, like, that will encourage guys and girls to help you and come in too and be like, what up? Like, you know what I mean? So if all else fails and everyone's ignoring you and you're just like, rah, just like threaten to leave. Set a time limit. Don't drive yourself crazy. Don't sit online and ruin your cam score because of whatever reason. Like, you need to schedule yourself so that you're making a certain amount of money, so when it is a slow day, you don't end up like biting yourself in the ass and you can just log off and take a breath, because everything sucks when you're stressed out. No one likes you. You look mean. You're acting mean. I mean, I'm not nice to my customers when I need money. It just happens. Like, you're just grouchy. Money makes people grouchy. So my point is, when you're starting to feel like that, do not stress out. Just set a time limit. Say, hey guys, I'm leaving in 30 minutes. Who wants to do a private? Like, and keep saying it. Like, be a little obnoxious about it. And then when 30 minutes are up, fucking go. Just leave. Even post it on Twitter. Be like, leaving in 30 minutes. Like, you don't need to stress. You just need to relax. You need to be beautiful. You need to be vibrant. You need to be a goddess. And, like, you need to not show yourself sweating or anything like that. And, of course, remember, tomorrow will be better, hopefully. It always is. Like, tomorrow will be better. So keep telling yourself that and just be like, I can do this. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna go. Like, you got it. So those are my tips on how to survive slow days, and I hope I can help you. Please leave some comments if I did help you. And if you have any other like tips, because I can always make a second one, like how to survive slow gaze too. Like, you know what I mean? So totally, totally comment and like if you want more. And I will see you soon, guys. Mwah.